this World Obesity Day, and I would like to share a professional and personal message. Professional because I'm a physician, psychiatrist, and eating disorders may lead to obesity. Personal because although I'm very thin, my mom was obese, and I know the struggles that she went through, and I want to share a little bit about her struggles and how I think we can deal with this situation based on my experience. We know that obesity is a worldwide problem, and there are over 1 billion people living with obesity. And it's an issue that impacts mental and physical health in society. And I know my mom was always trying to lose weight, and she was suffering that she can't control her appetite. And looking at my mom, she was not overweight as a girl. She was normal weight. But maybe because of stress, because she has 3 children, and is a medical doctor and a scientist and has a lot of responsibilities, and whenever she is stressed, she eats more and does not exercise, and so it becomes a vicious cycle that when she eats more, she has to lie down, and then this leads to further weight gain. And she tried diets, but after each diet, her appetite comes back. And my mom would buy dresses for the size that she wants to become so that she can be more motivated, but she never fit into them, and I would wear them. And because she was a child during World War II, about 9 years old, and her mom, my grandmother, was a elementary school teacher, and often they didn't have enough to eat like many people. And so my mom, now when she has more food, she can't control herself. And I know at home, because of watching my mom's struggles, and it's not only the weight, it's not the physical issue, but then she can't move as well, and also she had high blood pressure, and ultimately my mom suffered a lethal stroke at the age of 78, 79 years old. And so looking at my mom, I knew that being overweight is not good. And so I'm the opposite of the spectrum, where I didn't eat at all, or I would restrict my food. And my parents would encourage me to eat, but I did not want to. And I think there has to be a certain optimal balance. And from my experience, to offer some solutions, it is important to eat a lot of vegetables and fruit. For example, no fat. To eat a lot of protein, and protein maybe yogurt or milk or chicken or a meat substitute if you're a vegetarian. I don't eat red meat at all. To limit sugars and to eat more frequently, maybe 5 small meals or 4 small meals I eat, because then you don't have such appetite. Into exercise, I would recommend dancing ballet. It is wonderful because it motivates you to eat less, and at the same time it is wonderful exercise. But if you don't want to dance ballet, you can go for a walk or you can go to the gym, because I know my mom, when she was younger, she exercised, but then when she became overweight, she could not even exercise. And so I don't want to go into more details. This is a complex issue because when you're stressed and you have work to do, I would advise it's better to stop, leave everything, calm down, go for a walk, take an apple, but don't overeat, because gradually it becomes more difficult to lose weight. And I think sugary drinks are not good. I don't drink at all. Alcohol is also a lot of calories. It's not good. It's good to drink a lot of water, and juices like carrot juice. My mom was an excellent cook, which also motivated her to eat more. If you prepare more salads and more simple foods without fat, that would be very good for the weight. And I think that every organism has their requirements for metabolism, so the diet has to be tailored accordingly. These are just a few suggestions to eat less, to move more, and to stay hydrated. I'm not personally in favor of the recent drugs such as Wegovy that are for losing weight, although many people like them, so if they do, let them take drugs. My dad was a pharmacologist and he advised me that medications have side effects, and so I prefer not to take any medications, only a few. So I hope that this message was helpful and raises awareness